Today I'm going to show you how to have unlimited motivation. The reason you don't have unlimited motivation is because sometimes you get comfortable. You make a lot of money, you do really well, and your brain goes, time to chill. I want to show you how I'm able to maintain my momentum and even double down when I start doing well. When I do well, I get even hungrier, not less. Oftentimes, people can compare motivation to being maybe full. You go to eat, you're at a buffet, you're like starving at the beginning. You haven't eaten anything. So you eat, and then you get full. You don't even want to bite. Just the idea of it disgusts you. Oftentimes, success is the same. Where you look at it, people lose that momentum, they lose that hunger because they got full, they got satisfied. So how do you maintain this endless motivation? This endless hunger, this drive to just keep going. That's what I want to teach you today in this video. So I'm at my house, I'm just chilling. I wanted to make this real. I wanted to make it raw. It's very impromptu, but I wanted to give you in the truest, most raw form. Here's how you do it. First of all, you will get satiated. If you go to a buffet to eat, you will get satisfied if you ate. But if you had to bring food home for your family or friends or a whole lot of people, you're not only going to eat the food that you ate, you're going to make sure you're well fed, but you're also going to take extra food to make sure everyone else is fed. And the food you're going to take that's extra is exponentially more, right? How much can you eat in one sitting? 2-3 plates? But if you got to feed 10 other people, you got to get another 20 or 30 plates. Think about that. How much more are you going to have to take for others? If you're selfish, you only think about you, right? It's about me, not about we. Motivation fades. When you think about other people, motivation is endless. And I remember the moment I hacked my brain into thinking this. So there's this primal instinct we have. When you become a leader, someone who's supposedly higher status, right? In your mind, your confidence goes up. You are now responsible for others. When you become responsible for others, your motivation skyrockets because you no longer gain satisfaction or satiation. You don't sit there and go, I'm full, I'm over it. So now, when you think about somebody else, motivation will continuously skyrocket, both in your health, your wealth, and every other area. Selfishness is why you're not hungry. Selfishness is why you don't want to get up out of bed, because you're thinking about me. I'm comfortable, I'm chilling. And to be honest, if you just think about yourself, we could really live in environments or situations that are far, far, far less amazing than what we truly desire. So what I'd like to invite you to think about is a very interesting paradox a lot of you might find yourselves in. There are people who might live in an apartment building, and the apartment, for instance, is not perfect, it's not luxurious, but it's also not bad. It's not like there are cockroaches or rats everywhere. So you wake up in the morning, you're like, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable in this apartment building. But it's not bad enough to make you want to leave. It's also not that great to where you say life is perfect. So you're not hungry because you're not in the pain. The only reason you're going to be motivated from pain is because you're thinking about yourself. The only time I'm motivated to go eat at a buffet is when I'm starving. The only time I want to get out of a bad situation, if you're thinking about yourself, is when my situation is no longer good. If you wait for pain, then what that looks like is this endless cycle of doing really well, and then things go down, and then you do well again, and then you chill, and things go down, and it's this constant up and down, and that's the majority of the population. You don't want to be in this stock market cycle of highs and lows, highs and lows. How do you just get this something, it's called a J curve. So I'll have them do to post this as a visual, is I'll show you an example of a stock market going up and down, and I'd like you to see an example of what a J curve looks like. It's this infinite growth curve. To get that infinite growth curve going on, you have to have a different motivator. So there's two motivators. One is pain, and that's where most people sit there. They're like, I want to be motivated by pain, by anger. Now that's cool, but it's not that productive. It's a very selfish emotion. It's a low level motivator. A high level motivator, which gives you endless motivation. What is that? It is pleasure. Pleasure from giving to others, serving others. If you look at the most successful people in the world, they're on a mission to change the world. There's something they're doing that is making a greater impact for all of mankind. All you have to do is find someone beyond yourself, your kids, your family, a purpose, a group of people, a country that you want to inspire or change. And that will give you this limitless motivation. Now, you might sit there and say, but Marcel, why would I be able to do this? I have a lot of limiting beliefs. And that may be true, which is why I've created something which I think is so freaking powerful. It will get rid of these limiting beliefs and allow you to tap into this endless motivation. Think about how much more money you would make, how much better your life would be if you had unlimited motivation. This motivation comes from getting rid of all limiting beliefs. The way to immediately hack that highest level self, where you're thinking about others and tapping into ultimate forms of pleasure that push you and drive you to have unbelievable amounts of success, that comes from thinking of others. But you have to remove the limiting beliefs and shatter them. So I've created a program called the Limitless Path. These are 3 hypnosis audios over the course of 3 days that eradicate your limiting beliefs. Now, I have another program called Path to Power, and that's the prequel. This is the sequel. The prequel to this is Path to Power. Path to Power hypnotizes you to bridge the gap between who you were and who you need to be. But if you still have these limiting beliefs and you don't have that endless motivation, that hunger, that drive, the Limitless Path will take you from where you are now as your future self and delete all limiting beliefs to give you that ability to think unselfishly about other people and give you that endless fuel and fire that will allow you to succeed, will allow you to win on autopilot. Sometimes it feels tough. We have to really try to go to that next level. I do not want you to feel that way. I want it to be congruent and natural. And the only way to do that is to become unselfish. So the easiest and fastest way to make it happen for you is to click that link below for the Limitless Path. Go ahead and buy it, enjoy it, listen to it. It will change your life, and that is a guarantee for me. It will change your life. If you sit there and you focus and you realize that this intends on me not being selfish, it intends on me completely releasing myself of all the limiting beliefs that hold me to myself, that is how you go to the next level. So for those of you who are interested in that, make sure you click that link right now. Now, the second thing I'd like to do for you is I'd like to show you how to hack your brain into being a bit more confident so you don't have to worry about what other people think of you or what if you fail. If you fail, what that really means is you're confident you're gonna fail. You're confident that it's not gonna work out. You are confident in the thing you don't want. Stop focusing on it. Stop. Well, Marcel, how do I change it? Just stop. See what you want. Instead of practicing all day long. If all I do is practice looking at something I don't like all day long, I'm gonna get very good at seeing it. Some people practice looking at what they don't want all day long to where that's all they see. Practice looking at yourself being filthy rich, unlimited wealth. Practice yourself being unbelievably motivated and confident, having the best physique and body you could possibly think of. Practice seeing what you want rather than seeing what you don't want. And guess what happens if you see it enough times? Not only will you unconsciously feel the emotion and condition your nervous system to that outcome and behave the way that would align with that outcome, but it becomes easy to get motivated. When you know you're gonna get what you want, when you know you're gonna make an impact on many people, you're gonna get up every morning with excitement. You're gonna want to make it happen. And I know how excited you are to make that happen, so I wanna help you on your journey. The easiest way to do that is to have you subscribe to this channel. So go ahead and subscribe right now. If you like this video, make sure you're subscribed, give this a thumbs up, check out the Limitless Path and Path to Power below, and I will see you in the next video.